Let's go.
As you know, Brandon and I have grown quite accustomed to speaking in front of live audiences, some of them pretty large.
It's just us and Lonnie over here, and well, as you can see, Lonnie's he's a tough crowd.
Let's take a trip down memory lane to see how it all got started.
It's about impact. We want to impact as many lives as possible, just like the impact this industry and this company has made in our lives. Becoming a household name really is the destination. It's just the byproduct of a massive amount of positive impact being made.
What would your life look like if your business were 10 times larger? What kind of impact could you make? And you're not only making more money, you have more time to do the things that you're passionate about.
It's time to reimagine your future, and it's time to reimagine the impact that we can make together. You're not going to want to miss this.
Marketing team just absolutely kills it. What a good video.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. Well done, guys. Fired up for that. Looks like we will have our very own Dumb and Dumber presenting some awards tonight. So excited to see that. Just so fired up for tonight, guys, and can't wait. Make sure that you get onto HQ, get registered as we talked about. And let's dig into it. B-dubs, shall we?
Go.
We'll start off today with the top new riders in APV. Coming in at number 3, Cynthia Mariquin, 5,600. Mackenzie Catlett, 6,000. And Loy Mims, 7,500.
Love it. Top 10 producers, Ben Safapur, Sean Hogue, and drumroll please, Donna Herbal at 41K. Boom.
Nice,
That is
done.
That is a week.
Look at the names on that top producers list. Man, great job, everybody out there. Some prolific long-term producers and builders still leading from the front. See several of you. So great job to you all. Top 10 producers app count. Tied for third, Allison Bent, Adam Ellison, no relation to Brandon Ellison, we don't think. Maybe. Number 2, Donna Herbal, and number 1, the Benjamin Miller.
Med Sup, Brian B. Broyles in the house with one app for $12.60.
Top 5 disability income producers, Jonathan Myers, Timothy Hepburn, and Joel Edison.
Top 5 IULs, David Anthony, Mohammed Ba, and Joel Edelson. There he is again.
Nice, Joel. Top 5 annuity producers. There he is again. Once more, Mr. Ben Sefepor. Sherry Kelly coming in number 2, and Michael Stevens, number 1, with a $450,000 face mount. Well done, Michael.
Top 5 DFL producers, Brett Desario, Joel Edelson again. That's like third time's the charm, and Brent Carter.
Brent Carter, I hear you, buddy. I had the privilege, B-dubs, of jumping on a call with Brent Carter and some of his team members here recently, and the synergy and the energy that was in that call, and some of the types of individuals and characters that were involved in that organization. Really fired up for them, going to be great places, and just always love to see the leader out there with their own personal pen going from the front. So very well done.
Absolutely.
Total recruits, week to date, top base shop recruits. We got tied for first, Derek Brock and George and Janet Matthews. Coming in at number 2, Dan and Diane Elmer. Well done. Top direct recruits, Jacob Poe, George and Janet Matthews, and the Mr. Chris Cook.
And some consistent people on these lists. All right, licensed recruits, Derek Brock at the top, Mark Newbauer, Marty Valor, and top direct license recruits, Jacob Poe, Chris Cook, and Marlon Batman Faulkner in the house.
Nice.
I went
top
backwards.
new writers. What's that?
I went backwards just to change it, top down.
Oh, you can do that.
All right.
Top new writers are new writers week to date. Number 1, Michael Scott, forehand, quick shout out. Bruce Lingo, Michael Scott, forehand, and so many people that I don't want to leave anybody off the list. They put together a killer boot camp producers training. It was A to Z, all of the specifics needed. It was phenomenal. Me and myself and Mr. Mike Resma got to go over there and attend that program live in Virginia. And just want to say congratulations to those two individuals for spearheading the event, to the
Great.
entire party organization that helped put it on, and so many agents that were able to attend both virtually and live. It was really an incredible event. So congratulations. Number two, we just heard from him, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Ian Graham, and number also tied for second, Sarah Reinecke. Top direct new writers, George and Janet Matthews with 8, Jacob Pogue with 7, and Mr. John Ziller with 7 as well.
Let's go. Top agency owner, Snoz, seasoned new agents. Tied for second, 14 agency owners with 1. Tied for first, Carlton Lear, Eric Ondrick, Ian Graham again, and Scott Forehand at 2 apiece. And top direct SNA is George and Janet Matthews. Again, good to see you there. Mike and Sarah Pappas, love it. Kashawn Monteith, Trey Alderson-Cloutier, and Mr. Darren Stubbs with 4. Let's go.
Nicely done. To all of our seasoned new agents, congratulations. For those of you that are new with us and don't know what that means that since you started with Symmetry, you are able to produce 6 apps in 6 weeks. And statistics show us, guys, that the likelihood of that agent having a thriving career with Symmetry after 12 months' time is significantly higher if agents do achieve that SNA status. So congratulations to all of these agents, these individuals, and their managers that you see in parentheses for putting an emphasis on this milestone. And I am going to mess up a few names, but I'm going to read them all because it's important enough to me, Brian.
I was gonna make sure that you didn't try to fast forward. Let's
No, Brandon fast forwarded a couple weeks ago, and I got so much pushback from everybody saying that they worked hard enough. Let's get their names called, So here we go. Aaron Stratman, Danet Bennett, Gavelin Shunik, Helena Postelwig, Ionis Theodoropoulos.
Yep.
Oh, if I nailed that one, I'm gonna celebrate after the.
Yeah, that was impressive. The one before might have been a little bit rough, but I think it was close.
What kind of coaching is that? Bring a man down when he's all fired up over here. Jeez. Jason Ewell, Jennifer Casey, Gematane McBride, Catherine Harris Sarata, Kathleen Perota, Laura Marish, Linda Cox, Luke Jacket, Michael Spooner, Neil Lynch, Nicholas Steffa, Nicole Lansing, Robert Cole, Robert San Filippo, Ronald Giordonana, Samantha Manley, and Travis Mills. My favorite part about this B-Dubs is always looking down at my phone and seeing that it's lit up with text messages from all of the uplines who are trying to help me with the right pronunciations of these newer agents.
Right. Now we need to give a lot of empathy and grace because it is, some people it's very challenging when their names are mispronounced. So please, again, benefit of the doubt, assume positive intent, but we do the best we can. I don't know how you messed up Giordano's though. I mean, that's like a great pizza place in Chicago. Yeah, pretty standard, but anyway.
Yeah, it's coming from a town with about 7,000 citizens in Alabama. We had Pizza Hut. I think later in life we might have got a Papa John's.
Right. That's funny.
We'll run through the key leaderboards. Coming in number 2, Holly Jacobs. Number 1, Corey Sizemore. Agency owners, we got Carlton Lear, Jamie Soucy, or Susie, depends on however you want to say it. I prefer Jamie Soucy. Jeffrey Miller coming in at number 1.
All right, agency directors, Sean Kim, Ben Safepour, and Larry and Ann Griffin. Great to see you all up there. And the Rads, Griff Martini, Trey Alderson-Cloutier, and Eileen Baumer in the house.
Done. Managing Vice President, Melissa Weigel, Mr. John Ziller, and Chris Cook coming in at first place with 119,000. Senior Vice President, there he is, Mr. Nate Alford, James Spildinner, and Kyle and Lisa Kimbrell with $259,000. Great job, Kyle and Lisa.
You down with EVP? Now I'm pretty sure that's not Darren Stubbs and Sean Shannon's pictures are a little bit skewed here, but that's okay.
Hey,
Darren
that's a
Stubbs,
great catch.
I'm assuming that it's Darren Stubbs, Miranda Martin, and Carl Miller. So even though it's Sean Shannon's mug, so apologies for that. But take a picture, save it.
Well, they were so close there.
Take a picture.
About maybe $1,500.
Save it. Yeah, true. Posterity's sake. Okay. Good to see Ashley Tarr and Tyler Harris, associate partners, Jacob Pogue, and then Lynn Watkins, blown it out of the water, 668, 815.
Well done. Senior partners, Mr. Brian Delaney, my forever upline, Mr. Danny Young. And look at this. Easy Eddie Pritchett, over $1 million in production for the week. B-dubs. Goodness. Managing partner, Kevin Purdy, 409. And Mr. Marshall Whalen, $995,000. Holy cow, almost 2 partners there that we have, almost over $1 million. Great job, guys. We continue to set records week after week. It's such an honor and privilege to see what this organization is doing and the growth that we're seeing out there. So congratulations to you all.
All right, directs, we got Brian Delaney, Edward Pritchett, and Jacob Pogue.
Base shop, there they are, Ashley and Tyler Harris, Ben Safafor, and Dan and Diane Elmer in first place with base shop. Oh, you like how this landed, don't you?
Champions Cup. Is that the right theme song?
It can be.
Anyways, what am I supposed to announce? The top 5, 10? You're just doing it. What, top 5? We got on for the month of January. We have Jeremy Fine, Jesse Bachrock, and Andre Nero, Brett Loftus, and Michael Burns coming out on the top, and top 25 overall. This is to date since we've launched the contest. Omar Diaz, Scott Forehand, Eric Gurr, Jeremy Whitaker, and Christy Stadola soaring to the top. Congratulations.
Well
looking
done.
good. Still in process. There's still time to level up, but there you go. It's all you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm moving my little cursor around here. It's blocking what I'm supposed to be reading.
Uh-oh.
Number 5, Ken Hoffman. Number 4, Stephen Donaldson. Number 3, Brian Cooper. Number 2, Joshua Quillen. And number 1, Jackson Funk. Well done.
I love that name.
Top 25 overall so far on the corporate sales side. David Alvarado, nicely done. Alicia Hudson, Jennifer Swaggart, Glee Israel, and number 1, Josh Manzano. So proud of these the corporate sales division guys are doing a phenomenal, amazing things. Going to hear so much more from them here in the very near future. Couldn't be more fired up to be in partnership with them.
Outstanding. Now we got our top directs: Marshall Wayland, John Zilla, Jacob Pogue, Christopher Cook, and George and Janet Matthews. Love seeing your name up there. Marshall Wayland at 5, Christopher Cook, Colin Lisa Kimbrell, Jacob Pogue, and Matthews at the top overall.
Very well done. George and Janet Matthews getting on it.
Mm-hmm.
Kicking back over here to bonuses.
Bonus
for the month of January.
For the month.
Guys, these individuals have worked extremely hard. They've built agencies. They've been producers. They've been mentors. They've been after it. They track their metrics. These are some of the top bonus checks that you're going to see paid out in the month of January. Congratulations to everybody on this list. So well deserved. If you're new to us, just remember this is a bonus. This is before the overrides that these individuals have collected. This is part of them doing what they needed to do in order to duplicate themselves and not just stop with personal success, but to invest their time and energy into helping others achieve what they achieved in their life. And for that comes great rewards being a part of the Symmetry system. So congratulations to all of our 120 equity bonus recipients in the month of January. Capital bonuses, congratulations to these individuals as well. As you know, part of the Symmetry system is multiple bonus programs, and the capital one being intentionally for those that are investing right now in their business to grow their organization and to provide the opportunity to create extra dollars to put back into their business. So congratulations to all the top bonus producers on the capital side. Producer bonus. This is exactly what you think it would be. We reward those who are not only probably creating a team and building, but also currently really focused on personal production, doing what they would do otherwise, and being rewarded so through a bonus program. So congratulations to our top producer bonus winners. Overall, for the month of January, B-dubs, almost $1 million. It's a record payout month.
It's a big deal.
Very big
Thank you
deal.
for all of the diligence and attention to detail and sacrificial work, and we get to share in the reward. Bravo.
Almost $1 million in the month of January, on pace to exceed well over $10 million in 2022. Actually could become closer to that $13-14 million mark before it's all said and done. Just amazing the amount of bonus opportunity that is around this place, and can't wait to share that opportunity. So we got some announcements, guys, real quick. Thursday, tomorrow, carrier webinar hosted by Americo, our friend, Mr. Andrew Costas, on doing business with Americo. We're going to hear from Andrew here in just a second. Monday, we have the sales training. It's going to be hosted by the Miranda Martin Agency. Never want to miss an opportunity to be trained by the lovely organization that Miranda has put together. So grateful for her and all of her hard work. And also coming up on Tuesday, February 29th, Debt-Free Living, hosted by Mr. Mike Resma. Mr. Andrew, if you happen
Yes,
to be
sir.
out there,
Are you there?
we're here, buddy, man. What are you up to?
Can you hear me? I'm at a watch party, and so I'm just going to recap what Todd and Brian said. So I'm going to go back and tell all 200 people here to make sure that they go in and personally register.
Good
Nice.
job.
All right.
Thank
I
you.
took some notes, guys.
Good.
We appreciate that. How is it out there? You're in Iowa, right?
I am. It was like 4 degrees this morning. And I think that was the actual temperature, like not the wind chill. So it's a little cold. Apparently Florida was all booked up, but nonetheless, it's a lot of fun. I think there's probably close to 200 people here, and it's been a great meeting so far. So it's still going on right now. So I ducked into another conference room to jump on this, but it's been a great meeting.
Good.
Well, Andrew, we appreciate you, buddy. You're certainly out there on the road supporting our agencies at every stop that you possibly can, and you've done that for quite some time. And you've been really good to me in my position, and when we needed to address some issues, or if we were looking towards the future and trying to be innovative of where we want to take Symmetry and Quility as a whole, as a distribution partner for Americo, you've always answered that phone call, buddy, and we appreciate that partnership. And I know you've got some exciting things that you're going to announce and teach on tomorrow. And so we just wanted to go ahead and let everybody know today a little bit about that.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it. And first off, I want to say, thank you for the partnership and the relationship and business. It's a lot of fun. And congratulations to all the leaderboards. When you see those numbers, when you start seeing over $10,000 in 1 week, that's phenomenal. That's a lot of families that are getting helped. And second of all, that's also putting a lot of money in your account to help your family as well. So congratulations to everyone for that. As Todd mentioned, though, we are on the WebEx tomorrow, and we're really excited to kind of walk through some of the announcements. But just wanted to take 2 or 3 minutes here today to kind of tease it a little bit. I know a lot of you have probably seen different emails that have come out, or videos, announcements, things like that from Americo in the last couple of weeks, but wanted to provide just a real quick recap of some of the stuff we've announced. So specifically on our Eagle Premier Series, which is our final expense or critical period coverage policy, we rolled out a brand new e-application. So our brand new e-application, it's better than the one we currently had. There's a lot of cool, different features in it that maybe our old one didn't have. But one thing that's really important about it, and we're starting to see more and more people use it, is if you're selling remotely, in the past, what you would do for our Eagle Premier is you would send an email to the client would get the email, they would log in, they would sign it, they'd send it back. it wasn't hard. It was just a few more steps than maybe what was necessary. So on our new e-application that rolled out a couple weeks ago, it now has a texting feature to it. So imagine sitting down with a client, you're sitting there over Zoom, and I'm selling Todd Spy via policy, and he gets a text from our e-application, and the text has a 6-digit code. I ask Todd for the code. He gives me the code. I put it in the system. That's the signature. So it's just that
Nice.
fast process. As a matter of fact, we were getting some feedback from Symmetry agents saying that the overall process takes about 10 to 12 minutes now, or maybe in the past it was closer to 15, 20, maybe 25 minutes. For Eagle Premier, we think that's an awesome way to really be able to reach a lot of clients, especially if you're talking in the senior space. Sometimes they had a little more trouble accessing their email or clicking on the link. Well, if they get a text and there's a 6-digit code, they just give you the code and you're off and running. So very, very simple to use. And then the second announcement that we'll talk about again tomorrow is for all of our mortgage protection products. We recently, as of Friday of last week, announced that all of those products now go to $450,000 as a face amount. And in the past, we used to require saliva above 250. Now we don't. So what does that mean? That means through our e-application, you can get 100% instant decision up to $450,000. So no more pending business, no waiting on saliva. And really the goal of all this was, and again, Symmetry was a big advocate of pushing forward with this. One of the things that we're really trying to do is we want to be known as one of the easiest companies to do business with, especially virtually. And so you're going to see more and more stuff coming out from Americo. When you think about being able to have a client's signature be a text, or you think about going to 450 with an instant decision. We want to be known as a company that's very easy to do virtual sales with, obviously, as well as field distribution. And so we're constantly looking to innovate, but I did want to come on here and say thank you for the feedback, because the reality is I would love to sit here and take credit that we all sat in a room and thought all this up. The reality is we just cheated and asked. And we said, hey, what's working, what's not working? And if this is working, let's do this. If this isn't working, let's get rid of this. And we're constantly moving this along. We're not perfect at it by any means, but we're constantly moving the ball along as we go. And the last thing, Todd, before I turn it over, I would encourage everybody, if you're taking notes, check out symmetry.americo.com. That's symmetry.americo.com. That's a website specifically for Symmetry and Americo. There's no login required, nothing along those lines. But the reason I say that is a new e-application for Eagle. If you scroll down about halfway and hit e-application, you'll be able to get into the new e-app. So again, I'm excited about the training tomorrow. Actually, I believe our AVP of marketing, Jonathan Martin, will be joining as well. So we're going to have fun doing that. We always enjoy jumping on that. But I know you guys got an awesome event coming up this afternoon, and I got 200 people to tell to make sure that they're registered. So I'm going to run in there now, and I don't care what they're talking about. I'm just going to grab the mic and tell everybody to get registered. So, but I appreciate the time, Todd and Brian, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.
Man, appreciate you so much, Andrew.
Yeah, thankful for you. Thanks. Good to see you again.
Absolutely.
Everybody, make sure you tune in tomorrow at 11 Eastern for that carrier webinar training. Such important updates to two very popular products within the Quility Nation, and those products continue to get better. So glad for that partnership. Next up, Mr. B-Dubs.
Yes, sir. I think we
Talked about it.
I think we hit that with a.
You think we've nailed it?
I think we definitely hit that gong enough. But for sure, if you haven't registered yet, even if you're at a watch party, make sure that you go do that. That's right.
Don Ziller, we see you out there. You popped on the host code.
Yeah, who knows how that happened?
Don, can we fire some people up for virtual summit tonight?
Man, how could you not get fired up about it? Here, I'll pick up my, there we go.
There you
How's
are.
it going, buddy?
Good to see
What's
you.
happening?
Are you at home today?
I am, but we're heading over to a watch party ourselves. And just so excited about it. There's so much good content earlier, like what Ian Graham was talking about. Like I knew I was on the host code, and I'm like, should I unmute? Because it was so you guys are missing that huddle up. My goodness, or I'm sorry, missing the builders call. Like don't miss it, because there's so many good little tips and tricks and nuggets that are just rolling out on that thing. Do not miss it. So good. Anyway, yeah, dude, the like again, I'm not really privy to everything that's kind of going on and what you guys are rolling out, but I know that we did a special call on Monday just to specifically promote the virtual summit, and Jacob Pogue and Marlon Faulkner came on and they absolutely crushed that particular call, getting everyone kind of fired up for it. So yeah, just like, here's what I would say to it. Brian Delaney and everyone, Marlon Faulkner, Jacob Pogue, Marshall Whalen, Edward Pritchett, they're all at where I want to be. Every single one of those people. So if I want to get to where they're at, I have to do what they do. And I can promise you one thing, every single one of those people that I just mentioned are going to be on it. So get there. Just like you said earlier, Todd, just make sure that you guys are registered, even if you are going to a watch party, but let's go. I'm so pumped up. I'm so excited about it. I will have a notebook in hand and like kind of geekily just putting all the information out to possibly.
I know you will. You're really good at that.
We appreciate you, Zeller, buddy. And
Yeah, man.
I saw you on that host code and knew I had to call you out, man. But your leadership, your energy, buddy, it can be felt through the Zoom waves, man. And we appreciate your partnership and look forward to talking with you tomorrow after we have these rollouts. Check in on those notes.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you so much. And again, sorry about the whole host code.
No, it's all good. Good to have you.
Totally fine.
I was laughing so hard.
I almost called on you to run through the SNAs, actually, Zeller, because I looked down and I saw one of my many texts from uplines telling me how to pronounce the names. I saw you laughing at me.
No.
Stay tuned.
It was because your comment to Brian, you're like, wow, what a way to lift somebody up after they're all fired up about that.
I know. Brian's very good at keeping me even keel, not too high, not too low. He dubs his on it.
Got to keep you right in that middle space.
Hey, I tell you what, I can tell you there's many weeks where my one-on-one huddle up with B-dubs is the saving grace that keeps me sane. So we all appreciate him.
No doubt. I don't know if you were on last week, Brian, but I gave you so much credit, man, just for working with me through some of the darkest times in the business for me, and you were so instrumental. And
thanks, man.
Just really kind of keep my brain straight and focused.
Yeah, man. Thanks. I was not on. I was in Orlando on vacation with my family, so I was enjoying some sun. But thank you for that. So it was encouraging to hear.
Yeah, pal. Yeah. All right.
Now you're making me look bad, Zeller, because I didn't relay the good positive vibes that was being said about him last week.
Good. It's all
Well,
good.
I'm coaching, trying to lift it back.
That's right.
That's right. Well, yeah, just briefly before we land the plane for today, go ahead and grab your camera, take a screenshot if you're interested in getting connected. I'm going to keep this in front of us just for the next 2 weeks. We've got a couple of our coaching cohorts rolling out. The first slide here is for the Ignite Performance 10-week challenge. This is for agents who've written at least 6 applications through the team leader promotion. If you're a little bit beyond team leader, even a key leader, you might be able to squeeze in if you feel like these topics are still relevant for you. We've simplified the registration code. It's just tinyurl.com/Quility. So if you go there, it's going to redirect you to a sign up page where you can literally just sign up right there. These are with our Quility coach, Justin Finney. I don't need to say more about the results and all the positive feedback we've heard. But again, this one is all about how do I really get those, goals broken down into KPIs and habits and repeatable results. Really, really powerful if you're newer and you want that outside influence, or if you're an agency owner and you want to sponsor some new people, kind of get that heavy lift off of yourself. It's $225 for the whole thing, not for just 1 month or anything. So again, providing what agents need to learn when they need to learn it is a value. The second one, you can go to the next slide, Todd. This is our Sales 101. This is a 6-week experience for brand new agents. I mean, you might be here and haven't written yet, or you're waiting on some stuff, or you feel like you've been here maybe in around your first 6 weeks. And again, even if you've written 6 apps and you're looking at these topics, this is much more nuts and bolts, fundamentals, practicing your sales scripts, positive associations with the phone, things like that. So both for the 10-week challenge and for the Sales 101 cohorts, there are 3 different time options. So we're launching 3 different cohorts, or one of them sold out for the 10-week challenge, but there's 3 different slots of time. So when you go to that registration link and you scroll down the page, you'll see 3 different time slots. That's the only difference between the sign-up spots, other than the fact that one is for the 10-week challenge and one is for the Sales Cycle 101. I love this little testimonial down here, this results thing. This person said, I had my best month in January 2022, finished at 19K, just shy of my goal of 20K for the month. My best month before that was 8,500. This is directly due to you sharing your heart and knowledge with us. Appreciate the opportunity to have been in the cohort last year, right? So delayed gratification, delayed results, right? So love that testimonial. And again, lots and lots of positive feedback from our coaching cohorts. So would love to see you connect to that if it's relevant for you. And give us, feel free to shout out. Yep, I see Sarah's in that right now. Awesome. I saw your t-shirt. That was cool. I saw it on Facebook. 15 with a heart, like how many appointments you need a week just to keep it in front of you. Love all of the practical things that are happening there. So good stuff. And love seeing the impact of that. And guess what, man, we are boys to men, although we've come to the end of the road. It's a short one today, unless Spivey, you're going to teach us on the 4 fundamentals of business success or something, if you just want to riff for us.
I think I'm going to spare everybody. I've done enough damage in trying to read some names on the leaderboard today, but just fired up, grateful for you. Glad you're back, B-Dubs. Felt like I was missing my wingman while you were in Orlando.
Yeah.
Last week.
You're coming next year.
I'm going to try to make that trip next year. And but appreciate to everybody out there, guys. The focus is going to see everybody back here in about 2 hours and 20 minutes on the virtual summit. You do not want to miss. Grab a late friend, grab a late family member, grab that person that's on the fence that's thought about wanting to make a change and getting serious about getting both time and money in their life. Put them on this call, guys. It's going to cast a vision. It's going to show some hope. It's going to show some revolutionary opportunities to come in and really make an impact, not only on the industry and protecting clients, but on the legacy that we're all building for ourselves and for our families. So guys, we can't wait to get this thing kicked off, and we'll see you all in about 2 hours and 20 minutes.
See you then.
See you guys.
Looking forward to it. Bye-bye.